So for some of our followers that may have never applied for a loan before, can you kind of take us through that process and tell us what do I need to have to be able to apply for a loan and get approved?
So first thing, you have to have a job, right? Or a steady income, right?
Yeah.
You don't you can have retirement income, Social Security income, etc. But yeah, you've got to have the most important thing for a loan when you're not paying cash for a home is stability of income, right? Do we have a predictable form of income flowing through that you've been receiving for at least 2 years? So we look at that, number one, right? Then we're going to look at assets. What are the assets that you have in the bank to be able to put a down payment down, pay for taxes, insurance, etc. So we're going to look at the full package. A lender is always going to be looking for predictability of income and stability of the receipt of that income and past receipt of that income. So those are the main things. The more, if you're self-employed, we're going to definitely look at your tax returns. No way around it. Sorry, Charlie, but it's going to have to happen. It's not too painful if you've got your tax returns somewhere. Usually I say keep them on your desktop somewhere, right? If you're planning on buying a home in the next year or two, that way you just zip them right over.
Okay. That was actually a follow-up question I was going to have, because a ton of our clients, and I know even my parents who just bought a home last year, they definitely had enough to buy this home, but it was really hard for them to get approved because they are self-employed and they have a lot of assets, but they're not technically having that consistent paycheck coming in. So what would just be your advice to those people? Just make sure you have those tax returns.
You know what? I'm so glad you asked that, Sarah Catherine, because it's just the hardest thing for people to understand. And honestly, if I was a lobbyist, I would lobby for our self-employed borrowers to not have so many hoops to jump through, because it's like all your employees get loans because they're W-2s, but you're the one that's going to have the hardest time. And that's my soapbox. I'm done. I have to abide by the rules. I'm not Oprah. I can't just give out loans to everybody, right?
So, you get a loan.
I know, exactly. I can't do that. I wish I could. But really what needs to happen is your CPA, I just want to make one thing clear. If your CPA is helping you write everything off, they're not the bad guy. They're doing their job. They're doing a great job. The thing is if you know that you're going to be buying a home in the future, you have to have less write-offs. Why? The simplest answer is we cannot qualify you with income that you are not paying taxes on. Period. I know, let that sit and sink in. There's a whole lot of objections that we have around that, but I don't make the rules.
Totally.
So what I do with my clients is I say, okay, look, let's take a look at what kind of a business do you have. Are you sole proprietorship? Are you S Corp, LLC, whatever? Are you partnership? And we have to look at it different. Like, are you getting distributions? Are you not? There's so many different things that have to be looked at. And at the end of the day, just understand this. What you are paying taxes on is what you're going to be qualified with. So that's that. However, another exciting thing that I can say is we do have a program where we can look at what is in your bank accounts, right? Your assets, and qualify you on that. So there are options to say, look, okay, we get it. You're not paying taxes on all of that. There's a whole lot of legitimate, good reasons why you're writing off that money. It's okay. No one's in trouble here. However, you've got a good amount of money sitting in the bank. So let's take a look at that and see if we can sort of divide that over 24 months and see how much of an income that would look like. So yes, not all lenders have that flexibility. We have that flexibility. I'm glad, because it has been a lifesaver for a lot of our clients.
So many people, that is so many people that I know walk into us or you guys, and so to have some kind of system in play where you can personally help them with their specific needs is super helpful.
It is, and actually we share a client right now that's the scenario, and it's kind of heartbreaking when we've got clients that want to buy these big homes and this is their dream home and they're so excited and they've just retired and they want to live in their home, and it's like every other bank is telling you no. Exactly. So it's definitely a niche. It's something that you want somebody who knows what they're doing to look at that. A local lender that knows what they're doing, that's going to take the time to look at your tax returns, to think outside the box, because it is not black and white. It absolutely is not. So just if you take anything away from this, just take that.
Thanks.
You're welcome.